Quick question. Where are the neurotypicals?
Oh, they're already there. We're just late. I absolutely love this idea. After decluttering, she leaves only 10 hangers available for new things to come in. This is all about setting boundaries and helping to maintain your closet.
I'm falling for you.
Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious.
What you get done throughout the day has no bearing on how good of a person you are, how worthy of love and respect and rest. It's just stuff. It's only tasks. You hold immeasurable value even when you don't do one damn thing. Time for a room reset. I don't have a lot of energy for this stuff, so I avoid bouncing around from room to room and getting distracted by using a bin or basket to collect any items that don't belong in the space. I get them together, set it aside, and then focus on tidying the area. I then break down the basket and separate the items by the room they belong. I set them in there to be addressed later, and then I move on to my next room. Let's check it out.
I'm a professional organizer, and I have the best solution for storing all of your items in slim cabinets. I like to put everything in my cabinet on a lazy Susan. It allows it to be accessible without knocking.
Why haven't I thought of this?
Organizes all of the spaces.
They fit perfectly.
In this cabinet, I have vitamins.
She is storing so much in those tiny little cabinets.
With all of these, there's no reaching.
This is genius.
Forward, you just give it a twist and grab whatever you need easily.
As a professional organizer, the number one question I am asked is, how much should I own? You may not want to hear the answer, but it's simple and straight to the point. How much storage do you have? And what can you comfortably fit in that space to make it functional? That is your golden guideline for how much you, and only you, should own. This client had way more wardrobe than she did closet, and she knew that she was going to have to make some tough decisions. I always say you cannot organize yourself out of too much stuff, and I promise you this is the truth. We went through each step of the Core 4 method. She found it to be way easier than she anticipated. Although it was tough and she had to confront a lot of her decisions, she ended up purging around 50% of what she owned. This is a total of around 30-gallon bags worth of donations, consignment, and trash. She held it together and she didn't cry during the process, but she definitely shed a tear when she saw her closet after. Even letting go 50%, she still has a wonderful wardrobe, plenty of things, and it kind of feels like she's going shopping every time she goes in there now. Because she forgot so much of what she already had because she couldn't see it. Was it difficult? in 2 days with a team of 3, this is our after. When people see these transformation videos, their concern is always, well, it's probably just going to go back to how it was. But that's not the case. This process is intended to break the clutter cycle. Once you've eliminated everything that you no longer need and you've created a functional system, it is way easier to maintain. You're no longer climbing through piles and guessing where things are or where they belong. Maintenance becomes easier, so you're more motivated. And to get you to those final results, my method is designed to increase your focus and reduce your stress, help you manage time and make quick and confident decisions in the decluttering process. I've done this for 9 years, and this method gets long-lasting results 100% of the time. If you want to learn more, check out my playlist and my declutter kits. With untreated ADHD and bipolar as a child, there wasn't much I could control in my life. Organizing became a hyper-focus at a young age because it was the one thing that I could control, my room. I could sort and categorize and put things on display. I could do whatever I want and I had control over everything. Years later, at the age of 28, I was living paycheck to paycheck and at the height of my drinking. I scraped pennies and self-medicated. My mental health was on the quick decline and I knew I needed to make a change. I had this wild dream of becoming a professional organizer, and one day I decided to do it. I quickly found myself on the behavioral side of the industry, helping those with chronic depression and anxiety because I could relate so well. After 10 months of building the business, I was able to quit my full-time job. I got into therapy and quit drinking. I poured my heart and soul into my business and my clients, working one transformation at a time. Proving that change is hard, but it is possible. 9 years later, I have a successful business that I'm so grateful for and clients that are some of the most amazing people I've ever met. To be part of such a life-changing process really is an honor. And you can never beat the smile and the tears of joy that you get once they see their final reveal. It really is a special moment that I get to be part of. I wish I could work with every person struggling, but I can't. But what I can do is teach you how to create a functional home and a space that you feel good in. It doesn't have to be perfect and tidy all the time. Our only goal is to simplify, remove the things that no longer serve you, and regain your space. Learn the method on how to get there and what steps to take. Figure out the tips and techniques to make it that much easier. If you haven't heard about my core form method or my viral 3-second rule, go check out my playlist. And if you need extra help, I have digital downloads that are step-by-step guides that take you through your entire home and teach you how to finally declutter and organize for good.
Procrastination is not a time management issue. It is an emotional regulation issue. And you're not a procrastinator. You have a habit of procrastinating. But the reason why you procrastinate is not because you're procrastinating on the task. You're procrastinating because you don't want to feel the emotion that arises when you do the task. Think about the emotion that's going to arise when you do the thing, cleaning your office, cleaning out the garage. Are you going to feel shame? Are you going to feel guilt? Are you going to feel grief? Are you going to feel anger? That's what you're procrastinating on. That's the habit we could change by becoming aware of what the emotion is as we notice and witness ourselves procrastinating.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go, take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again. Candy canes and silver lanes that glow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every every store. But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door.
I get this question in messages all the time. So in my opinion, the best way to look for a professional organizer is to Google professional organizer in your area. You want to identify the type of organizing service that you need. So are you looking for the behavioral side, chronic clutter, really struggling with mental health or emotional trauma, or are you looking for the aesthetic side where it's more like the home edit, color coding, product, all of that? If you're drawn to my content, then you're looking for someone on the behavioral side. So you're going to search through. May take some work, but it's worth it. 3 most important things. You're going to look for reviews. We always want good 5-star reviews. You're going to make sure that the person says that they are insured. And last, they offer an in-home or a virtual consultation. Good luck.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Man, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I've brought me some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight all the way.
professional organizer, let's check it out. So this is definitely a restocking video, not organizing. Organizing is creating new systems. Here she already has systems in place. She's just putting product from one container to another. This is cool only if you have the space. Like she does, you see her back stock. If you don't have that space, you don't want to introduce another container. I know it's pretty and we may really want it, but it's not going to be functional in the long run. For these restocking videos and this toxic product, you also want to keep in mind that the original packaging usually has some kind of safety mechanism on it. So if you have kids in the house, probably want to reconsider that as well. Now she's moving on to baskets for her toilet paper, so restocking that. Looks very cute, out of the plastic packaging, which is fine, and folding up her towels. So good restocking if it's right for you.
Hey guys, I'm Winston, the favorite. Come spend the morning with me. The best way to wake my mom up in the morning is to make these really loud whining sounds until she's forced to pet me, and she always does, which I love. Breakfast is my favorite meal out of the day, and I get so excited. I even attack my brother to let him know I'm gonna be the first one to get my breakfast bowl, because just in case he forgot, I'm the favorite. And the food she uses is top tier, Spot and Tango, Unkibble, the chicken and brown rice. It is the absolute best. All healthy, real ingredients. I always open this door for her, but she never gets anything out of it, and I know there's stuff in there that she could use. She also adds this on top of our food. It's the beef and millet, and it's so good I do backflips for it. Why she thinks we all three need to share one of these packets, but either way, I get the bigger piece. And I do my spinnies for my food because I get really excited for it. And I feel like my brother and sister forget that this is a race, and it's a race I have yet to lose. After breakfast, she always gives us a snack, which is why she's my favorite, and these Spot and Tango Bison Bites are the best. The only problem is she only gives us one. I know I deserve two. Alright, if you need me, I'll be here sunbathing until lunchtime. Bye!
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Oh, the mistletoe is hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, just once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
How to pack like a professional organizer when you're traveling internationally. I'm headed to Europe for a week and I'm packing everything I need into just one carry-on. I really pare down my makeup and skincare routines and stick to the basics, definitely sticking to TSA guidelines, and a lot of other countries tend to be more strict, so I never take expensive product. Always packing room by room, I'm now moving on to the kitchen. I always have a stash of travel meds, and my prescription medication when traveling overseas has to remain in the bottle. And of course snacks, I always have protein bars and electrolytes. For electronics, I made sure that I have the European adapter so I can charge everything that I need. I have my passport, vaccination card, and will be doing a currency exchange before I leave. I checked the weather. It's going to be a little chilly, so I'm bringing a combination of leggings, jeans, and a few dresses. To save space, I wear as many layers on the plane as I possibly can. I'm maxing out my space the best I can by doing a combination of rolling and also folding the items. It's kind of like a Tetris puzzle. But the key player are the compression packing cubes. They are a game changer. They keep everything really organized while on the trip, which I love. Everything's in and I'm ready to go. I'm a professional organizer with ADHD, and I'm going to teach you how to break down a doom box. You're going to use a bin or a box for each room in your home: bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, laundry, utility, and office. Even if you don't have these rooms, we use it for zones as well. Now you're going to start with the bigger, bulkier items. Vitamins go in the kitchen bin, lotions and hair clips go in the bathroom, socks and sunglasses, they're going to go in the bedroom bin. Dryer sheets and tools go in the laundry/utility, and any paperwork, office supplies, or electronics go in our office workspace bin. Now that the bulky stuff is out of the way, you can focus on that little itty bitty stuff. Now, once you have it broken down, you're just gonna take those bins to the room they belong. If the items have a home, great, sounds like you're organized, go ahead and put them away. If they don't have a home, then that means that there's organization that needs to be done. So right now, you're just gonna set the items in the space and walk away, because we can't solve every problem in one day. Work through your doom boxes and bags one at a time. Be patient with yourself and realize that you're actually doing the first step of my Core 4 method. Once you're ready to take it a step further, check out my declutter kits, which are step-by-step guides to declutter and organize your entire home. If you have ADHD and lack motivation, you want to get to know PINCH. PINCH, because these are the 5 pillars of motivation for our neurodivergent brains. It stands for play, interest, novelty, competition, and hurry up, urgency. In order for our brains to be engaged and motivated to do a task, it has to fall into one of these 5 categories or several. As a professional organizer, organizing became a hyper-focus and a strong interest for me at a young age. I look at it as a puzzle, so that's interesting for me, and the design part is creative and playful. Not to mention, the before and after is a huge dopamine spike. With my clients, one way that I make decluttering and organizing interesting is by making it playful and a competition with yourself by using my declutter 3-second rule. Urgency. This is where after you categorize, you're gonna make a decision on each item. It's either yes, you keep it, or no, it goes. But if you hesitate for more than 3 seconds, it's an automatic keep. So you're not punished for indecision. You avoid analysis paralysis and decision fatigue. So if you wanna get motivated to declutter and organize, practice PINCH. Try it out and let me know what you think. I'm a professional organizer, and this is how you can mentally prepare yourself for the decluttering process. I want you to understand the root cause of your clutter. Executive dysfunction, mental or physical illness, a big move, or a life transition. There are so many causes of clutter, and when you can understand yours, then you're able to lean into self-compassion and get yourself in a more positive state of mind. This will help you create a more positive internal dialogue so you can view decluttering and organizing as a positive experience instead of a punishment. Lower your expectations. You did not get here in one day. It's not going to be resolved in one day. This is a process, and it's going to take time, and that's okay. And remember that it doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be functional. And I want you to prioritize rest. Making decisions, you want to be energized and focused, or else you're going to start making decisions that aren't going to benefit you and may lead to regret. If you're tired or tapped out, take a break, give yourself time to rest. It's not a sprint, more like a jog or a peaceful walk. And last, be ready to make a change. This is all about timing, and if you're not ready, that's okay. Change is hard, so you want to be emotionally and mentally prepared for the process.